Bayou Time Sports is brought to you by Terrible General Health System's Community Sports Institute in conjunction with Barker Honda.
Everybody, this is Bayou Time Sports. I am Harry McCulla. We're talking high school football playoffs. HL Bourgeois Braves are back in the playoffs, 4-3. They travel to Santa Monica this week to take on a pretty good club up in Ascension Parish. And to talk about the game, we'll bring in Coach Sterling Washington. And Coach, thanks so much for joining us. You took this job about a week before the season started. You rallied these guys that not a real history of success there. You kind of open things up and you get them in the playoffs in your first year. Talk about this season and how it's all come together with everything that's been going on around this community.
Right. I mean, yeah, coming into really a tough situation after a hurricane. The head coach house got damaged and he moved out of state. And, after administration asked me would I, come in and try to do what I need to do to give these young men an opportunity to complete the season. So, I was already on staff, and that was something that, what I mean, I just felt that, myself and the staff can do is just come out there and try to get the kids something positive, and a couple of weeks later we're in the playoffs.
Yeah, no, that's awesome, and these things all come together like that. We had talked to South Lafourche. They went through a bunch of stuff down the bayou and had to rebuild everything down there. You guys, same thing, but it takes like a great senior class coming together to achieve things like this, huh?
Yeah, I think that was one of the key, having a senior. We had 25 seniors. I mean, that's was one of the things that worked to our advantage in reference to having guys that's been here, having guys that have seen things that work, and it was a lot easier convincing them to let's try to change the culture, let's try to change some of the things that has happened in the past. And like I said, coming into a tough situation, the kids really, bought into what we was trying to teach them and the direction we was trying to lead them in. And like I said, I'm so happy for them. Many of them lost homes. We still have coaches that's not in their homes right now. So, to come out here and have something on a positive note was definitely, our ultimate goal.
Yeah, you talked a little bit about those athletes, and you kind of took a page out of what Elgeron was trying to do in 19 with that LSU team, and he's got all these athletes. He decided, why don't we get them in space and let our athletes go to work? And that seems to have worked for you too. No more wing T for the Braves this year. So talk to me a little bit about the evolution of your offense.
Yeah, and that's one of the areas that Coach, Tawaski Anderson had discussed, with the staff, and wanted to move away and move to a more open offense and try to get some of our athletes in space. And with a senior group, we had a lot of kids that was, willing to come in here and work hard, So it wasn't as if, you was working with some freshmen or sophomores. I think the seniors really bought into what we was doing. They came in, and they wanted to change. They wanted something positive to happen. And like I said, I'm glad I was able to be part of it.
Hey, it only takes a couple of guys like that to change a culture and to change a whole school like that, where people start talking more proud and you get more kids to come out and those kind of things. So that's awesome to walk into that this year, and a great testament to you guys and your team. Let's talk a little bit about Santa Monica. What kind of team are they? Are they big, tough? Are they usually the same type of team we're usually seeing from the Gators over there?
Well, I mean, I think pretty much some of the stuff you've seen in the past, with the great athletes. They really got a veteran, solid quarterback, that's leading them. And I mean, he has nice size, 6'3", 200 pounds. They do a little spread also, spread offense and trying to get people in space. And pretty much some of the stuff they do, we've seen it throughout the season, but they had some stuff that we haven't seen. So we had to pretty much focus on that this week and just get the kids focused in what we needed to do from the defense, offense, and the special teams areas.
Yeah. So, yeah, they're a good team. The winner will get either Dutchtown or Acadiana, but you can't look ahead to any of those until you win that first one. It'd be nice to get those down in Houma. What about the student body and the families of your players? You expecting a big group of folks to head that way?
Yes, I mean we've gotten the information out to the parents. I mean everything is electronic tickets. We've also the school have allowed us to have a fan bus where first come first serve. We're gonna have some student bodies out there, but I think right now we got a big support coming from the student body, and the families. With 25 seniors, they have a lot of family and friends that are looking forward to this game. So we really looking forward to a big following this Friday.
Right. And how's it change? How's the mindset change when you get into the playoffs, Coach?
Well, and the thing is, from the beginning, I've tried to explain to them once we looked at the schedule and the way I approach it, trying to get them to just visualize. With our preseason, we lost the preseason with the 3 games. We went right into district. Our goal was to win all our home games and half the games on the road to give us an opportunity to be here to the postseason. But once we got here, we try to convince the kids and get them to understand everybody right now is at 0-0. The winner move on, the loser go home. And like I said, I think understanding the concept that we're trying to put before them, they have been locked in at practice. It's a new uncharted territory, but like I said, I feel good with the team that we've been with, and the team that we're going to St. Amant with Friday.
Yeah, all right, Coach. Well, Coach Sterling Washington with the HL Bourgeois Braves. They take on Santa Maria this Friday. It's been a tough year for everybody. You guys are sharing a school. You go half a days with everybody. So we know you guys have been through enough, a lot. So good luck this weekend, and go Braves, Coach.
Oh, thank you guys. Really appreciate y'all giving us the opportunity to speak to the public. And like I said, we're going to try to keep it going. And, we got to focus in on what's going on this Friday. But we definitely, in the back of our mind, would love to have a game in Houma, in about 2 weeks.
Yeah, you're right. All right, Coach, thanks so much. Good luck. And that'll do it for this edition of Bayou Time. We'll be right back after this.